Why do I cough when I vape? So, you dived right into your first vape and filled your lungs with a big puff of smoke, and now you're coughing painfully. If it's any consolation, you're not the only one. In short, it may be the vaping technique Cilia Regrowth vapor ingredients, lack of anesthetics, the device you're using, the airflow setting, dehydration. People who smoke think that vaping should be smooth and easy. But as anyone who has had a coughing fit mid-vape will tell you, that is simply not the case. Especially if you are a stranger to vaping, coughing is common. Why do I cough when I vape? One of the most common questions most people ask. This article will not only answer the questions but also give you the solution. Let's look into the science behind it. Coughing is a common side effect of vaping. Thankfully, coughing while vaping is not a serious health issue. Yes, vapor coughs are a common phenomenon. A survey of 600 vape enthusiasts suggests that about 57% of them experienced coughing on their first try. But, after acclimatizing for about 2 to 3 months, 92% of users show no sign of coughing. Furthermore, 1% of them claim that the symptoms of coughing disappear within the first week of use. These stats are a little more convincing and reassuring than a smoking cough, which only worsens with time. Our suggestion is not to get discouraged by this initial discomfort. The coughing will subside over time. Is it temporary? The good news is that coughing while vaping is temporary. You're not likely to experience a cough after you get the hang of it. Most vapers claim that the issue does not persist after a few days of use. Once your body gets used to the technique and the ingredients, you can bid those coughs farewell. That begs the question, why do I cough when I vape? We will answer that in the next section. What is causing the cough? Coughing can be unpleasant in any situation. Though the vapor cough has different causes, there is no reason to fret. It's not ideal to blame the ingredients for the cough. Most of the time, it is the vaping technique that makes the difference. One way to stop coughing while vaping is to understand what causes it. It turns out there are not one but several different answers to why do I cough when I vape? Here are a few things that might be the actual reasons behind the coughing. It may be the vaping technique. Nicotine experts around the world think that many vapers feel tentative when using their furs. As a result, they inhale too much air with the vapor and only inhale for a short while. Any experienced vapor won't inhale the air with the vapor. Besides, the best way to inhale the air is by taking slower and longer inhales. This technique explains why first-time vapers cough. Our research suggests that technology can have an enormous impact on a lot of vapers. Besides, anyone from the smoking community trying to transition into vaping should also not try the same technique. Let us tell you that smoking and vaping techniques are different. Unlike smoking, you do not have to inhale the vapor through the mouth and into the lungs. Therefore, a change in technique can be helpful if you want to stop coughing. Cilia regrowth. Cilia regrowth is a physical condition that takes place in the respiratory tract. The primary function of cilia is to protect the respiratory tract and lungs from harmful foreign materials. This hair-like growth entraps the particles and restricts them from reaching out to the lungs. One harmful effect of smoking is that it destroys the cilia around your respiratory tract. Once you stop smoking, the cilia growth starts growing again. Once you start vaping, you are likely to cough. But don't fret, as coughing is an indication of cilia regrowth. Vapor ingredients. Your first thought is probably that it has something to do with the ingredients. The chemicals in your e-juice can make you cough on many occasions. This is because there are several ingredients used in the vape liquid, and they act as additives. Upon heating, PG produces vapor that is colorless, odorless and tastes sweet like candy. Some users claim that propylene glycol, PG, is an irritant additive. Though the allergic reaction is primarily mild, it will affect your respiratory tract. Also, studies suggest that about 10% of people are sensitive to PG. Experts also disclose that the byproducts of the vape have similar irritant effects. Lack of anesthetics. Experienced vapers believe that tobacco contains ingredients that prevent a smoker from coughing. They are probably referring to the anesthetics present in tobacco. In addition, other botanical and chemical additives in tobacco reduce the chances of coughing. The lack of antitussives and anesthetics in vapes explains why users cough the first time they use them. As a result, when a person switches from cigarettes to vaping, coughing is the most common side effect. There are no chemicals in vapes to neutralize the coughing. Unlike cigarettes, vape companies do not use sneaky techniques to suppress them. We suggest you wait for the cough to fade away naturally. You may even switch to a smaller e-cigarette to help you transition. Throat hit and nicotine strength. Unlike vaping, smoking doesn't make you cough. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.